Welcome in, man. Welcome in to the best sports channel on earth. I'm your host, Quillysantana. You watching the Brains of Sports. Yeah, Justin Herbert. J Herbo. Yeah. To all the Justin Herbert fans out there, man. Just how does it feel to actually see Justin Herbert get the love he deserves? How does it see Justin Herbert actually play with a smart head coach, with a smart offensive coordinator, with an actual defense? I think Justin Herbert, and I've always been a Justin Herbert fan. I love Justin Herbert. Even as a Patriots fan, I love Justin Herbert. I love J Herbo. And I think Justin Herbert is taking that next leap. But the real question today is, are the Chargers AFC contenders? We seen what they did against the Chiefs. We seen what they just did tonight against the Raiders. And the question today is, are the Chargers AFC contenders? So let's do it like this. The tier 1 teams for AFC contenders are Buffalo, Ravens, Chiefs. I know. A lot of people going to say, oh, did they beat the Chiefs? The Chiefs are 0-2. How they're not tier 1 contender? Because I think that's the end of the list. The reason I say that I put the Chiefs in over the Chargers as a tier 1 contender as far as like playoff time is just because, for one, Justin Herbert does not have a great playoff track record. The Chiefs literally have Patrick Mahomes. Nothing else needs to be said. They have Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in a playoff setting. Them is the last people on earth you want to see right now. Like, we don't want to see the Kansas City Chiefs with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. It's not really anything to talk about. Like, so I think even them at 0-2, like, that's why I said I got a segment coming out, Brain Array. We're ranking the top 10 teams, my top 10 teams through the first 2 weeks, and I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek for this Chargers video. The Chiefs are still in my top 10. Just where, I won't tell y'all. But I know a lot of people gonna say how they're top 10 team in the NFL right now. They're 0-2 because they played the Chargers, which we're literally talking about, are they AFC contender, and the Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champs. A lot of teams got cupcakes these first 2 weeks. Like the Cardinals literally played the Saints and the Panthers. Two cupcakes. Denver played Tennessee week 1. The Colts. I know Indianapolis fans. Listen, Indiana. Y'all are next door neighbors. Chicago next door neighbors. I'm gonna respect Indianapolis. Y'all cool, but I'm just not buying in. I need to see this for like 6 more weeks before I buy into Danny Dimes hype. I'm just not a believer. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a believer. I don't believe in the Colts. Sorry, I don't believe in them at all. I mean, they beat Denver. I don't believe in Denver. I don't believe in Denver. I really don't. I'm not a believer in Denver either. So, what else? What else teams that's Let's see. What else teams that's 1-1? Let me pull these standards up real quick, cause I know it's gonna be a lot of people trying to figure out why the Chiefs top 10. Like Cincinnati, the Bengals fans, y'all gonna be one in the top 10. I don't think y'all played better than the Chiefs these first 2 weeks. I just don't. Y'all played terrible against Cleveland. So like you go week for week. Like week 1, they played the Chargers down to a 1-score game. They literally lost the first 2 games by 7 points. They lost 2 1-score games. Now y'all beat Cleveland barely, like 16-17. Y'all barely beat Cleveland. So it ain't like y'all played good. And then y'all played Jacksonville. I don't know how y'all won that game. It was just the Jaguars doing Jaguar things, but y'all should have lost. Even with Joe Burrow, y'all were losing. So like, I mean, y'all ain't really played good. Like, it ain't like y'all overly played better than the Chiefs. I don't have Washington in there, and I know people want to try to say why is Washington not in there, but the Commanders, I'm just not impressed that none they did. I wasn't impressed when they beat New York, how they beat New York, and I wasn't definitely damn sure impressed when they played Thursday against Green Bay. So I still think the Chargers are a tier 2 contender, and all the teams that's on that tier 2 list is Cincinnati, the Chargers, I want to say the Texans, but like they're 0-2 now. Their offense line is still terrible. Ever since CJ Stroud tried to fucking little bro Caleb, the nigga been trash. I don't really see nobody else I can put on that tier besides like the Chargers and Cincinnati. And as a Patriots fan, I'm not going to be obnoxious and say we're a tier 2 contender. But yeah, I just don't see nobody else I can put on there. And this, I just told y'all, it's not going to be in the Colts. I'm not putting putting no team on there that's led by Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones is who Daniel Jones is. I need to see this for like 6-7 more weeks before I give them their respect. I mean, I'm getting their respect, like they 2-0, but like before I say like stamp them as a contender in AFC, I need to see way more than the first 2 weeks. But I think the Chargers can get into that tier 1, because the Chargers probably right now have the best defense out of any team that's a contender in AFC. So that's better. They damn sure have a better defense than Cincinnati. They have a better defense than the Chiefs. The Chiefs secondary is terrible. They have a better defense than Buffalo. I don't know one thing about that. They have a better defense than Buffalo. They had a better defense than Buffalo last year. They literally were the number 1 scoring defense last season. The Ravens, now that's the one I'm shaky on. I wasn't actually thinking about Buffalo the first time. I was thinking about the Ravens for real. But they probably have the best or second best defense out of the top 5 contenders. They probably had the best. No, they probably had a second best run game behind Baltimore. I don't know if Buffalo had a better run game than the Chargers. Maybe because you include Josh Allen in that run game. So I mean, you can either go either or. Great offensive line. They got Keenan Allen back. Keenan Allen has flipped the script. Keenan Allen is back. Chargers Keenan, like he's not washed anymore. They got Lad McConkey. Even though Lad hasn't been producing the production that we're used to, like from last season. Lad, don't sleep on Lad. Don't let these first 2 games fool you and think Lad can't turn into prime Julian Edelman. Don't do that. Do not do that. Quinn Johnson can catch. Oh my God. Quinn Johnson can catch this year, bro. Like, listen, that's what I'm saying. The Chargers might be one of the ones. Like, Quinn Johnson can actually catch. Nah. The Chargers might be different this year. Quinn Johnson can catch. Like, they got 3 seeming like it's looking like they got 3 good receivers. Yeah. They might be able to win that division. They already up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? In that division, Cincinnati's gonna fall off. No Joe Burrow for 3 months. Maybe not even the rest of the season. Because if they're not in a position to do no winning by December, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. And he's not coming back. If they ain't in a position to do no winning by December, he's not showing up at all. So he's probably done for the year. So really, Cincinnati's not even in that. They're not even in that conference. Their conversation. They're not gonna. Oh, I forgot. JJ McCarthy's not even playing week 3. But Cincinnati's not going to beat Denver week 4. They're not going to beat Detroit week 5. They're not going to beat Green Bay week 6. Probably, no, they can beat Pittsburgh week 7. They can beat Pittsburgh. They can beat the Jets. They're not going to beat the Bears week 9. Pittsburgh, at Pittsburgh, they probably lose that game in Pittsburgh. The Patriots with no Joe Burrow, they're not beating us at all. Not going to beat Buffalo. Not going to beat the Ravens. I forgot they got the Ravens game. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. The first game in December is December 7th. It's against Buffalo. So that means he was 100% sure going to miss the Denver game, the Detroit game, the Green Bay game. That's at home. They could probably win that Pittsburgh game. The Bears game. You know the Bears look trash. Like the Bears, that's a trap game. Do not be fooled. That team has too much time to lose they could lose to Jake Brown as the Bears. But then they got the New England Patriots. Best team in the league, by the way. New England Patriots. So they got the Patriots, then they got the Ravens, and then Buffalo. So the earliest he can come back is the December 7th Buffalo game. So that's Baltimore, New England, Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, Denver, and at Pittsburgh. It's like 7 games I think they're probably going to for sure lose. For sure. They can beat the Jets. They can beat Pittsburgh at home. They can beat Chicago, honestly. They could even beat us, depending on how we plan by week 12. They can probably beat Pittsburgh twice, to be honest. I'm just talking about the worst possible scenario, but there's a few teams on here they can beat. But they're for sure they're not beating Denver with Jake Brown. They're not beating Detroit, Green Bay, Baltimore without Joe Burrow. And if you don't play December 7th, they're not beating Buffalo. And then December 14th they have Baltimore again. So they got Baltimore, Buffalo, and Baltimore in a 3-week stretch. So I don't know. If he can't come back for them, he might as well not even come back at all. Because they're going to be doing a lot of losing. So you basically then can count the Bengals out. So now we're looking for the Bengals replacement in Tier 2. New England Patriots. Just saying, man. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving y'all a heads up before y'all see Drake May and New England Patriots towards the top of the AFC standings this year. I'm just letting y'all know, man. So the Chargers probably is the team that actually is the dark horse this year. They're probably the team that might upset a few people and somehow be in the AFC Championship game. They can run the ball. Justin Herbert looks like he's taking the next lead. I told you he's pump faking, taking the check down. He's throwing guys open. He knowing exactly what the receiver is supposed to be. He's not trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting guys in stride. He's actually controlling the game. You know what I'm saying? He's actually really running that offense. Yeah, them boys look good. That defense is elite. They had the number 1 scoring defense last year. I think the Chargers are a contender in the AFC. I think they take Cincinnati. I think they was better than Cincinnati before Joe got hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at them because their defense is so good. Their defense is so good, and then they can run the ball. It's not like you can say their quarterback isn't talented as like Joe Burrow. Like he's just not a better player than Joe as far as like what they produce. But like you just talking about talent playing quarterback, like Justin Herbert is up there. Just as far as talent playing QB, just his throwing motion, his anticipation, accuracy, him just arm strength, just all that good stuff. That's what he does. Like Justin Herbert's up there. He just hasn't put it all together and produced at a higher rate like Joe Burrow. But I already thought they was better than them, to be honest, because that defense was so good and they can really run the ball. They can lead to a play action. We just need to see Justin Herbert do what he's doing right now these first 2 weeks. If he can do that in a playoff game, he'll be straight. He'll be sure. Yeah, I told you I got the brain array coming, top 10 teams. I want to do an AFC rankings. I already kind of did. I gave y'all top 5. I guess the Bengals fall out. I can just do it right now. I told you I'm on top 4. The Bengals fall out of the really ain't gonna fall out the race because no Joe Burrow, so they're not really even gonna be good no more. Who I say we got? So we got to get a 5, a 6, and a 17. I probably put I probably put New England, Houston, even though they on 2. I'm being disrespectful to Denver. In Denver, I just like them better than the Colts. And I know Houston 0-2, but I just don't think that Indianapolis is going to keep this up. I'm just going to say Denver because Denver got an elite defense. It has nothing to do with Bo Nix, though. But it has everything to do with that defense. That defense can cause havoc. But Bo Nix be balling, though. Bo Nix be balling. I ain't going to say it like that, but like, I could pick a few teams for that 7 spot. I could pick, I know it's a lot of Raiders love not there picking the weak-ass Raiders. Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, I don't know. I know a lot of y'all gonna be hating on the Patriots, bro. I'm just trying to explain to y'all. Just know when y'all see them people at the top of the AFC standings, just know that I told y'all. No, I already said that, but this is my AFC rankings. I think the Chargers are a contender in the AFC, and I think they're going to be the favorite as a dark horse. They're probably not going to be in nobody's big 3 just because most people are going to believe in the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid more than they believe in Justin Herbert and Harbaugh because they never proved it. And last year they were terrible against Houston. I think that's what's going to help Houston get back in this race also because that defense is too good. They have a top 5 defense in the NFL. So when you have an elite defense with weaponry on offense, like they got Nico Collins, they got Jalen Noel from Iowa State, they got Higgins, the 2 rookies, Nick Chubb can still help, you got CJ Stroud, Dalton Schultz. Like, they got a good offense. They O-line just terrible. Their O-line just flat out suck. But I think they can, and then they in the AFC South. Like, they can beat up on Tennessee. They probably can spank Jacksonville. They can beat the Colts. Like, I'm not a big believer in the Colts for real. Like, I feel like they can still come back and take over that. Let me look at their schedule real fast before we get in this video. Before we clock out, let's look at the Texas schedule. Colts fans, don't be mad. I don't care. I'm not believing in Daniel Jones. Like, mind you, they played Los Angeles. They played the Rams and Tampa. They played the Rams and Tampa these first 2 games. The same thing I said about the Chiefs. The Chiefs played the Chargers and Philly. So that same thing with Texas. They didn't get a cupcake schedule. They didn't get to play the Miami Dolphins. They didn't get to play the Panthers, the Saints, the Titans. They didn't get to play none of them people. They didn't get to play none of them soft ass games. The Browns. They didn't get to play none of them. They had to go play the Rams, who almost went to the NFC Championship game last year. They had to go play Tampa. Great team. Which I think could make some real noise in the NFC. Y'all just wait till the rankings, man. Wait till the top 10. Wait till brain array come. They got Jacksonville, Tennessee. I'm expecting them to go 2-0. They lose to Jacksonville, I'm having concern for them. I'm going to drop them in the NFC rankings. Probably out of that top 7. I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Jacksonville's like flat out trash. But I don't believe in Jacksonville. Them losing that game to Cincinnati with no Joe Burrow to Jake Browning just let me know everything I need to know. They probably gonna lose to Baltimore, and it's at Baltimore. Seattle, San Fran, Denver. I don't know, man. They got some. We're gonna see, man. But that's it. That's all for this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share, man. Keep tapping in. We coming with this non-stop content for y'all. I told you we got the brain array segment. Video with cold, man. We tired. Y'all see what I do with that. And yeah, man. Let me know if y'all need anything else, man. I'm out. Peace.